Hello guys, I'm Sudarshan Koirala and welcome back to Data Science Basics. This is the video number 5 in the Claude AI series. If you are completely new to the Claude, I recommend you to watch these previous videos. If not also, this is the website of the Claude AI. You can see claude.ai. And in this video, we will be going through this web source functionality. You can see here, I asked the question, which party is leading in Nepal's election? And it has no idea because the cutoff time is August 2025, right? But then what I did was I went to this plus icon here and I enabled this wave sorts functionality, and I asked the same question now here, and now you can see it said sorts the wave, and it went through the internet, find the latest information and said, okay, Rashtriya Swatantra Party is currently leading Nepal's 2026 general election. It provided me the recent information. Yeah, that's it. That is web source functionality in Claude. Before enabling the web source, the LLM was, in this case, the Sonnet 4.6, was using its own training data or training knowledge that it has when it was trained the model. And you can see it mentioned here August 2025. But with this web source functionality, we are providing or updating the brain of that LLM so that it knows recent informations also doing the web source. That's what web source is all about. And one additional thing is also you can just go here and do this extended thinking also enabled so that it thinks longer for complex tasks. That's it. That's the web source functionality. Now you can skip the video if you don't want to watch, because you know what you need to do to enable the web source. But if you want to know a little bit more, let's continue. How does it work, right? Because I first asked the question, it gives me the answer of the date until when the knowledge cutoff was happening. How does it works under the hood? When I ask this particular question, what it does, it understands first if it needs to do the web search or not. For example, I have this web search functionality enabled, but I can even go here and say, okay, what is 20 times 5, right? Although I have this web source functionality, it does not need to go to the internet, right? It can just provide you the answer. This Claude.ai understands your question. It identifies if it needs to do the web search or not. If yes, it goes and do the web search. If not, it provides you the answer. But how does it does the web search? First, it understands your question. It creates these keywords to search into the internet. It gets the result from the internet and it synthesizes the answer for you so that you just get the right amount of information here, links in that answer, because here you can see it sorts 10 results and it is providing you the result inside this answer from where that specific part of the answer was taken from, right? This was one example. Maybe I can just go and say here, if you want to know some specific events also. For example, let's say that I am now in Helsinki and I want to know if there are some events this weekend in Helsinki. What I can do here is, are there any events in Helsinki this weekend? With this, I know what are the events happening in Helsinki this weekend, and you can see here there are many events happening. Yeah, I was in Helsinki 2 days back and I saw this Red Bull Heavy Metal Helsinki in the Cited Square. Okay, now if I was not there also, now I knew it, right? And so on. So you can see in which day. For example, this is Saturday, March 7, today, and these are the events. In Sunday, March 8, it provides you the information, and it even provides you to go to these websites and it is giving you the answer. This is super powerful thing. And what did we do? We just went here and enabled the web source functionality. We came a long way when LLMs was just introduced. Without the LLM search, it was just using a black box. Although now also we are using kind of black box, but with this web search and other tools addition to this LLM, we are enhancing the capacity of LLM. right? Let me see if I can just go through one more example, because now you can see it is providing just answer for me in the chat UI also. But what you can even do is enable this web search, which is already enabled, and also it works alongside the artifacts. You can do some advanced steps also. Let me just go here and find one correct example for you. Okay, this is also one example. It might not use the artifacts, but you can just let's say you want to buy a laptop, right? I will just enter this one. You are a college student, you want to buy a laptop under $600. What are the top 3 available options right now, right? So you can see here, this is the options that is being provided. It did this web search here, and now you know which laptops, and you can see here really good tabular format answers. You can compare between different laptops from here. The pick is also here. Okay, it's up to you which you want to pick, but with these informations already in your hand, I think it is much more easier for you to do. So now let me do one last with these artifacts, so that I don't just go here and provide you many informations, right? What I will do here is I will take one prompt here. I will copy paste here. Here what I'm saying is search for Apple's stock price over the last month, right? Then create a chart showing the trend and tell me if it's been going up or down overall. If I do this, because here you can see it's not just searching the internet, but it needs to be doing some sort of chart creation also. Artifacts will kick in. Let's see if it kicks in or not in this case, right? Because here it did the web search. You can see web search functionality is there already, and it says here Apple stock price chart for the last month. Now you can see it is creating this code for us, because to visualize it needs to write the code under the hood. And now you can see the artifacts kick in here, and it's really good diagram just shown beside this chart. On the left side here is the chart. On the right side you can see this is the .html file, and it is showing here the last month, and you know today is March 7, right? And it provides us the information, and you can even have this interactive diagram here just to see, okay, when it was the price at that particular time. And there is also the source stockanalysis.com. You can just, with just one prompt, you did this web search functionality enabled, and also it did the artifacts things for you, meaning it write the code for you and provided these visualizations. Okay, now you can of course go here and download this and run locally. You can publish this artifact so other friends also can just go here and view this and so on. You can see how powerful this web search functionality is all about. I don't want to make this video longer because it's quite a straight thing. I don't want to make that long video. Now you see that without the web search, the LLM is just restricted to its knowledge cutoff time. With the web search functionality, it can do lots of things which might take a lot of time for us to do. That's all for this video. If you like the video, please give thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. It helps motivate me to create more educational video in the future. See you in the next video.